Hi everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining us again. Today we will clarify the difference between the concept of phoneme and morpheme in English. The phoneme can be defined as any of the minimal units of speech sounds in a language that distinguish one word from another. The p in pin and the b in bin in English are considered two different phonemes as the two words have different meanings. Changing p with b change the meaning of the words. These two sounds are considered two phonemes as bin and pin are different words with different meanings. But notice that the word class with clear l has the same meaning as the word class with dark l. So clear l and dark l are one phoneme. The concept of morpheme in English sounds are joined together to form syllables, and syllables are joined together to form words. The English word forms visit, is, visitor, visits, s, visiting, ing, and visit, visited, id. The word visit consists of two syllables, and there are other elements that can be added to the word visit. All these added elements are called morphemes. The morpheme is defined as a minimal unit of meaning or grammatical function. Look at the word visit. It has lexical meaning. Adding the suffix or changes the verb visit to a noun. Adding the suffix ed denotes the past tense, and the ing in visiting denotes the present continuous. Another example is the word move, which consists of one syllable and one morpheme. Adding the suffix ment changes the verb move into the noun movement. There are two types of morphemes, free morphemes and bound morphemes. Free morphemes can stand by themselves as meaningful words in any given sentence, such as car, book, chair, tree, etc. On the other hand, bound morphemes cannot stand alone in the sentence, but are attached before forms such as dislike or unhappy and impossible. These morphemes are called prefixes. On the other hand, suffixes are attached after certain forms such as helpful, quickly, and production, etc. Morphemes are also classified as derivational and inflectional morphemes. Bound morphemes are co-joined to other morphemes or words to derive or form new words of different grammatical class or different meaning. Derivational morphemes can change a word's grammatical class. The word teach is a verb, but the word teacher is a noun. Also the word invent. It's a verb, but the word invention is a noun. The added morphemes derive different parts of speech. Morphemes can also change word meaning. Adding the morpheme un to the word happy does not change the grammatical word class, but it changes the meaning of the word. The word happy has the same part of speech as the word unhappy, as the two words are adjectives. Let's now talk about the inflectional morphemes. Inflectional morphemes can be s or es, and they are used to form, first, the plural nouns, and they are usually pronounced as s, z, or is. For example, the plural form of cat, cats. The plural form of car, cars. The plural form of brush, brushes. Second, they denote the possessive form of the noun. For example, cats, as in cat's food, or toms, mice's. The third form is the singular present tense of the verb. For example, smokes plus s equals smokes. Goes plus es equals goes. Catch plus es equals catches. The inflectional morpheme d or ed are the simple past of regular verbs and are usually pronounced as t, d, or id. For example, talk plus ed, talked. Move plus ed, moved. Hand plus ed, handed. What about en? En is used to form the past participle of the verb. For example, the past participle of the verb eat is eaten, write, written, drive, driven, etc. ing is used to form the present participle of the verb. For example, the present participle of study is studying, help, helping, read, reading, etc. The morphemes er and est are used to form the comparative and the superlative of the adjective. For example, long, longer, longest. We now know that the smallest unit of language is the sound or phoneme. The smallest unit of meaning in language is the morpheme, whether free or bound. And a word is a unit of language, larger than a morpheme. Words are organized in such a way as to form phrases into sentences. Words are divided into two types of categories: grammatical or closed system category, or lexical or open class category. The next set of words are related to the set grammatical or closed system category, such as articles, the, a, and an. Prepositions, for example, in, on, or at. Pronouns, he, she, they, I, my. And conjunctions, for example, if, because, although. These words have grammatical functions rather than lexical meaning. They are called closed system words because we cannot add new ones to them. The second set of lexical or open class categories, which include nouns, such as bag, ball, house. Verbs are, for example, go, take, help, study. Adjectives, nice, happy, good, or important. Adverbs, slowly, quickly, carefully, beautifully. They are called open class items because they have no determinate number of members and consistently added to, such as internet or television. Finally, we will be talking about word coinage or word formation. There are several ways of coining or forming words in English. These include making compounds like rainbow, toothbrush, and classroom, or blends, for example, brunch from breakfast and lunch, or abbreviated words like prof for professor, and acronyms such as UNESCO for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organizations, and UNICEF for United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next episode.